Mr. Speaker, thank you so much. There's an old adage that we use in the Marine Corps, and it basically goes something along the lines of this, is that bad news doesn't get better with time. Whenever you look at this House bill that's before us, I originally was a co-sponsor and I removed my name earlier today, because I can't support a bill that usurps our responsibilities going forward. Our responsibility as a legislature is to approve appropriations and allow them to be done. And when we have a situation in which a 1% add-on is done to a construction phase to allow a program to run on autopilot, we have to question whether or not we've abrogated our responsibilities. And that's something leaders don't do. This same bill ties future leaders' hands. It locks us into a situation where decisions about funding for certain school districts will be made well beyond this. We are a state, we are a commonwealth that is experiencing significant financial difficulties. Apparently, we've not yet begun to realize how severe those issues are. We have citizens that we have to represent. We have to recognize that we have to set up a system of governance that allows us to do the right thing for all people at all times. We've already experienced a situation in which special funds got created and put a government on autopilot, and we now identified through a working group that there was over $1 billion of surplus funds, of which only $300 million is in this budget. We are on the road to financial ruin. Puerto Rico was declared bankrupt on May 3rd, 2017. It was devastated by a hurricane. Illinois is not far away. The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania is making decisions. We've done some good things so far with a modest change to a pension plan that gave us more time. But with this bill, the 2 to 4 years that I anticipated would take before we will have no significant financial options is close at hand. This bill harms us even more. Mr. Speaker, there's an old adage that we use. It's called keep it simple. Let's attack in this budget those items necessary. If we have to do special funding for a school district for 1 year, then I'm prepared to do that. If we have to do other things for 1 year, let's do that. But when we start enacting laws that tie future legislators' hands, when we are already in financial trouble, when we have over $75 million in unfunded liabilities, when do we sit back and tell our children and our grandchildren, look what we've done? At this late stage of the game, it's probably best that we start over. Or what we could do is wait until June of this year, book the actual, and then declare success. I'm not prepared to do that, but I'm not prepared to sacrifice the future for the present just because it happens to be the month of October. When this nation was founded, we did the right thing for the right reasons, and we need to do the same thing now, and I stand opposed to this bill.